Hello, everyone, and we are back to our third episode of Seinarukana.
Seinarukana, it's been like forever since we last played. Like, what in the world has been going on?
No, he's pretty much joking. It's still the same session. Probably gonna play this game until like 8 in the morning or something. I've
Dude,
been so eager for this. I've had to wait like 6 years.
point. No way,
And
I'm going to be staying up that late. But point. I have a convention to go to in the afternoon. It's
Alright.
already 2 a.m.
Is
In
it
about
really?
10, yeah, it's
Oh,
just
wow.
past 2 in the morning. In about 10 hours-ish, I'll be having to leave for a convention.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Oh, it should be lots of fun. I have my derpy costume all set up. I have Well, yeah, we're always all looking forward to it as well, looking to get a couple new autographs. I'm going to see if I can get Stan Lee's autograph.
So, last episode, we've gotten a
Oh,
bit of
right, it's
trouble
like
with
what
all
we're
the
actually
various
doing.
girls in this. Huh?
What about all the various girls now?
Well, let's see. We have Nozomi, his childhood friend. We have.
You mentioned something about all the girls.
Huh? Oh. We got plenty of trouble with all the various girls in this.
Okay, I thought you were trying to make fun of my voice, my awesome voicing actions.
No, I wouldn't do that, especially since mine ain't any better.
All the choices sound the
In any
same.
case, school's out for the day. Let's see what's going to happen. Apparently, we are
Oh,
going to
just
be
thinking.
walking home with Setsuki, which
Wait,
really
think
pissed off
Setsuna.
Nozomi. Well, more more like crushed rather than pissed off. She just kind of collapsed in defeat.
That sooner or later you'll actually get in a choice.
I would assume so. Although I don't actually, I think there was very many in Aselia.
I played.
At least not for quite a while. The choices usually lock you into which route you're pursuing as far as the girls go.
I would have thought that there would have been one if you want to like walk home with her or not. That would be a pretty big choice.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember playing this one like 5 hour long virtual novel thing. There were like what, three choices? Three,
Yeah,
four, five choices.
some have more, some have less.
And I got all of them right apparently, except like the last one, but it
But
autosaved, so it was
But the Spirit of the Eternity Sword series, of which Aselia was the first one and Seinarukana is the second one,
I wonder if the third is so
is a lot more of a game than a visual novel. There's a whole battle system that'll show up. At least
I
I'm
can
going to
see
assume that the battle system is still in this one. It'd be kind of a weird sequel if they took out like an integral part of the game.
I can see by the novel part that is so visual that this is definitely not a visual novel. Clearly a video game with its interesting and stimulating behaviors.
Why is it that all I can do when I look up at the vast sky is sigh? Just when I thought Nozomi was finally in a good mood, Satsuki set her off again. It didn't look like that was going to change as long as I was in the same room as her, so I retreated up to the roof. I'll just relax here for a while. Class is starting soon. Maybe I should just skip. Oh, okay, apparently we're not out of school yet. We just assumed that at the end of the last episode. We're just in a
Well,
break between classes.
wasn't the last episode a break between classes, and then the class, and then the break?
Well, maybe this is lunch break or something. I don't know. It hasn't really established a time of day framework.
A time of day framework.
I mean, from the shadows, it's definitely either should be either about
9:03?
about 9 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
which would mean that it's not school time.
Well, who knows what hours the school runs in this game. But that's definitely a pretty
Ooh,
substantial shadow there.
a ladder. Let's try climbing the ladder. This is a text-based thing. Climb ladder.
The zombie will be mad, but if I go back with things as they are now, I'm not seeing how that'd be any different. In that case, I may as well try to relax while I can. I take a big breath and then let it out slowly. And then... Ah! My heart suddenly throbs painfully. This sensation, am I about to have that strange dream again?
While being awake.
Not even my daydreams are letting up on me today.
Oh, darn me. What is that?
It just lasts a moment. Sometimes I'm attacked by this strange feeling and my mind feels like it's slipping away. It doesn't really sound like a dream state to me. It's almost...
Drug?
I don't know. I'm actually kind of wondering if he's like possessed by something.
Possessed by these dreams? Supposed dreams?
Well, no, like a separate entity entirely, and then the dreams are its memories.
That is completely possible from what we've seen so far.
That doesn't
Are you?
follow the same framework as Aselia at all, though.
Wait a second. I hear breathing. Is that you? Someone in your room?
Uh,
Is that the game?
I don't hear anything from the game or from my room. My cat's asleep beside me, but she sure can't be
No,
heard.
it doesn't. It sounds like either a deep human or like a dog.
No, definitely not.
It's
And
gone
that's not
now.
the case. Yeah, there's nothing.
I could hear some serious breathing. That was weird.
Maybe you heard me scratching my beard.
Oh,
Is that it?
no, it sounded deep. It sounded like breathing, like a dog breathing.
Well, I definitely don't have a dog, just a cat. And she's asleep beside me, so there's no way she's being heard through the mic. Not like your dog, which seems to be absent. Did you leave him at home, or her, or whatever it is?
Now, well, let's carry on with this whole thing.
Not just that, sometimes it really does. I see strange lands I see strange lands like I'm dreaming. But it's not like my usual dreams. I've never seen them before, and they feel much more real than any regular dream.
Dreams tend to feel real.
I barely have any memories of what I do or who I meet, but these dreams leave me exhausted, physically and mentally.
Oh, so that's why he hasn't been able to connect the dots with who the girls were.
In any case, I really could use a break from these terrible episodes.
No, I don't think that these episodes have been that bad so far. Is that you? I think that's supposed to be you.
I think so too.
Okay, are you gonna say these lines?
Throb,
What?
throb, throb, throb?
Well, see, with the asterisks
It's
around
not
there,
exactly a line.
No, see, with the asterisks, it's not supposed to be said. It's supposed to be acted out.
Well, what do you want
So
me to do? Punch the desk?
No, what's the sound that a throb makes?
I don't know.
Exactly!
The sound the game's making, maybe? My pounding heart echoes in my ears. A wave of nausea surges up and a cold sweat covers me.
I once could hear my...
The world swims around me. I fall to my knees.
I could once feel my heartbeat in my knee. Now that was creepy.
What's... It's not the same as usual. I've never been this dizzy or felt this sick. flashes before me. I don't know what it is. But every time that image appears, I feel sicker. My head is splitting, my chest is bursting, my entire body is being turned inside out. It's too much to even think straight. Something's racing through my entire body, burning away my every thought. What? Stop! Stop it! Stop! Don't make me see this! My ears are buzzing and pounding. The ground is shaking under me. But the torrent in my brain begins to fade, and those images stop appearing. Is it over? I stand there, waiting nervously for those strange images to reappear. But apparently they're gone now. My heart slowly calms down, and the thunder of my pulse fades from my hearing.
Thunder pulse.
What was that? I've never seen that before. Nothing I can recall even comes close. There's just something left in the back of my mind, a sickening feeling. As soon as I try to think about it, a dull ache attacks me again. It's never been this bad before. The pain was the worst it's ever been, and those images were unlike anything I've ever seen before. Anything I've seen before, whatever, and it, oh well. Is there something wrong with me? Damn it! There's nobody to blame for this, though. Nobody but myself, I guess. I wish I could just yell my feelings away, but all I can do for now is find somewhere sunny to rest.
I think you'll be hard-pressed to find anywhere sunny around here. You know, on the top of a building in the possibly middle of the day.
What the hell's happening to me? I've seen these strange things every now and then, ever since I was young. Just like that dream I had in class. What's going on? I'm trembling, afraid of my own body's sickness. I wish I could tell somebody about this, but who? Immediately, Satsuki and Nozomi appear in my mind's eye.
We finally get a choice of who you tell about this.
And with them, a dim outline of a third girl.
Nope.
The one from my nightmare. I don't even know her name.
I think they were both in your nightmare. Oh no, Suzuki wasn't.
I can't tell them about this.
But no, maybe
It would just make them worry. But right now, I'm scared to be by myself. I'm scared of seeing those terrible things again without someone by my side. My pulse pounding in my ears finally fades away. I breathe deeply again and again, trying to settle down at least a little. And desperately trying to ignore the strange feeling in the back of my mind. The strange sights, the intense discomfort, and the incomprehensible feeling that follows them. I just want to scream. It's incredibly frustrating, but I know that I can't let anybody see that. I can't let anybody see the feelings deep inside me.
I feel a song coming on.
So I speak loudly to myself in an attempt to put it behind me. Okay. I'm just going to wash my face and go back to class.
Good luck.
I leave the roof, trying hard to steady my still wobbling legs.
Take a look at the view. Wow, it's late now.
The clear skies are dyed a deep scarlet by the setting sun. A few scattered clouds drift by, casting pic, pic,
Picturesque.
picturesque shadows across the
Okay.
ground.
Okay, time for class.
A crow caws toward the
Hmm.
sunset. The school day has ended.
It looks like a bird in the light in the cloud. Like
Yeah, it
that's the
kind of
head on the
does.
tail on the left. Little belly down there. Little birdie belly.
So peaceful.
何が
What is? Ah, just listening to the crows in the evening. Don't you think it's peaceful?
まあ確かにな。お前らしいっちゃお前らしい感想だよ。
Well, no argument there. It's so like you to say that. What's that supposed to mean?
例えばこれがカラスじゃない別の鳴き声だったらどうだ？例えばトンビとか。
For example, say it wasn't a crow. How about a raven?
Nevermore.
A raven, huh? That'd sound sadder.
はあ、失恋した時なんかはカラスよりもトンビだな。カラスじゃギャグになってしまう。
Yeah, a raven is much better suited for a broken heart. A crow would be a joke. Ever had your heart broken?
Oh, of
もちろんある
course
さ。
not. Oh, of
お前は？
course you have.
Of course I have. You? I mean, of course I have. I almost instinctively said no. Although to be accurate, I've never been in love, so I've got nothing to say either way. Betty caught me off guard by answering so quickly. I almost blurted it out. We keep lazily walking along, chatting about nothing. Nozomi and Satsuki are walking a little ways ahead of us. There's a strange tension between them, like they're trying to keep each other in check.
Quickly, go up and hug her. Both of them. At the same
All I
time.
really know is that there's some kind of weird rivalry between the two of them.
Who can get the bigger part of the hug?
I wish I knew why.
Girls love
Gosh.
hugs.
どうしたため息なんかついて。
What's the matter? Why the big sigh? It's those two. Why can't they get along?
女として負けられない何かがあるんだろいい加減この状況に慣れたらどうだ
There are some things that women will never back down on. And come on, shouldn't you be used to it by now? Yeah, but being caught in the middle is exhausting. Worse, I've also got to deal with whatever it was I saw on the roof. Honestly, I wish I could have just gone home by myself. But I promised her, so I'm out of luck. No matter how tired I am, if I can keep a promise that I made, then I have to.
だけどな望むお前の状況は我が物部学園の男子一部女子も含めて大勢から羨ましがられているんだぞ
You know, Nozomu, there are a lot of guys at school, and even some girls, who'd love to trade places with you.
疲れるというだけじゃなくて少しは楽しんだらどうだ
Don't just complain about being exhausted. Why not try to enjoy it a little? He's probably right. If I were in their shoes, I might be jealous of what they saw me going through today. Enjoy it, huh? But honestly, I don't think I can.
はあ煮え切らないやつだなバカはともかく鈍感と言われても反論できないなこれは
So half-hearted. Forget stupid. I'm not even sure that lives up to the standards of obliviousness. Oblivious.
No nest.
Well, sorry.
いや悪いなんて思う必要はないさ二人ともお前のそういう部分を含めて理解してるんだもちろん俺もな
Nah, you don't need to feel bad about it. Those two know what you're like, and so do I. Having said it right to my face is a little embarrassing. And without actually really understanding what he means, I feel like I'm being scrutinized like a zoo animal. I know that Sasuke's popular, but is that what makes Nozomi so jealous?
分かってないな。のぞみちゃんもかなりの人気者なんだぞ。守ってあげたくなる女の子だそうだ。
You really don't get it. Nozomi's pretty popular too. She's the kind of girl you want to protect. Really? He nods slightly. I look at the two of them walking ahead of us again. Satsuki I can understand, but I had no idea Nozomi was that popular. Honestly, I can't see it. I mean, I guess she's cute enough, but still.
こら、そこの男子2人、こそこそ話さないの。せっかく一緒なんだから、みんなで話しましょうよ。
You're up. I get to stop talking for a moment and grab something to drink.
Oh snap, I was muted. I thought I unmuted myself. I was rubbing my eyes so I couldn't see. Hey you boys, no whispering. We're all together, so let's all talk. No wonder you interrupted me. You couldn't hear me talking.
Yep.
I happened to rub my eye like the exact couple of seconds that it turned to my time to talk.
I hadn't even realized they slowed down, but the two of them are walking practically side by side with us now.
今日はゆっくり歩いてるんだね、のぞむちゃん。
You're walking slowly today, Nozomu.
No, I'm not. I'm tired. That's why I don't want to walk with them. I can't say that, of course. At least he's got some intelligence. For now, I just look up into the sky to keep myself out of trouble.
You have some intelligence for now. Hasn't been sleeping well.
I can tell that Nozomi is also looking up at the sky.
Seriously, if she mentions that, it looks like a bird.
It's cute how she just follows my lead without a second thought. Suddenly, Satsuki speaks up.
ねえ、のぞむくん。今日の夕焼けって綺麗だと思わない？
Hey Nozomu, don't you think the sunset today is pretty? My name is Sunset, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
That's my stage name.
She's right. It's colorful, and it looks quite pretty with the clouds surrounding it.
ちょっとちょっと。そこは君の方が綺麗だよって返してよ。
Hold it, hold it. You're supposed to tell me that I'm prettier.
Huh? She grabs my right arm as she selfishly pouts and nearly pulls me off balance.
第一、せっかく4人で帰ってるんだから、離れて歩いたら意味ないでしょ？
First of all, what's the point in the four of us walking home together if we all walk apart?
Satsuki, I can live with holding hands, but walking arm in arm is pushing it.
先輩、迷惑だからやめてあげてください。
Did you just say Simba?
Huh?
I heard in the voice she said Simba. No. Ah, Satsuki, please stop bothering him.
いいじゃない、のぞみちゃん。暁くんの両腕か、のぞむくんの左腕が置いてるわよ。
Who cares, Nozomi? Both of Atsuki's arms and Nozomu's left arm are free.
Nozomi's taken aback for a moment. Zetsu pretty much just ignores the sudden change in conversation.
It's like a boo, kind of.
She blushes as she looks at him. All he does is shrug and smile sheepishly. Nozomi clenches her fist in determination. He just stands there watching.
Yeah.
She grabs my last free arm.
Wait, but then what is he gonna grab?
I'm stuck in between them, shouldering both their weight and staggering to stay up.
すごいぞ、のぞむ。両手に花だ。後々の交渉用に取っておいていいか？ この画像を男子生徒たちにばらまかれたくなかったら
Impressive, Nozomu. Beauties on both arms. Mind if I take a picture for a little leverage? If you don't want all the guys at school to see this, then... Give me a break already. Life's short enough as it is.
まあイカルガ先輩はお前をからかうのが好きみたいだからな諦めろ
Well, Hikagaru likes teasing you. I'd give up. He smiles sarcastically. Satsuki grins back, entirely inappropriately.
暁くん、
Oh, like that.
私はからかってなんかないわよ。割と本気なんだから、のぞみちゃんと同じくらいに。
Suzuki, I don't tease. I'm completely serious. Just as much as Nozomi.
私と同じ？どうしてそこで私が出てくるんですか？
As much as me? What do I have to do with it?
のぞみちゃんがのぞむくんを思っている度合いが1のぞみ。私がのぞむくんを思っている度合いも1のぞみね。
Let's call out what she feels about him one Nozomi. How I feel about him is also one Nozomi.
なるほどそして一望みとはどんな感情がどれくらいであるかを表すんですか
I see. So what's one Nozomi worth?
基準はのぞみちゃんに聞いてちょうだい。
Ask Nozomi for the standard.
私がのぞむちゃんを
Huh? It's how much I feel about him?
She gets flustered when the conversation turns to her. Apparently, they've got her at their mercy.
See, those two are perfect for each other.
But as cute as she looks blushing right now, I wish she'd do something about how she's clenching my arm. I've given up trying to fight Satsuki, but I wish Nozomi wasn't pressing against me too. Just a thin layer of cloth between my arm and their bounciness.
Bounciness!
Clearing my mind of all mundane thoughts and filling it with nothing but that sensation.
Of bounciness!
Not soft like Suzuki's, more like, how to put it, like they're not ripe yet.
Their bounciness
Nozomu,
is not yet
何を
right.
にやけてるんだ
Nozomu, what are you grinning for? I'm not grinning!
With their
そうだよ
bounciness.
のぞむちゃんはそんなあんまりだらしなくないよ。
That's right, he's not that creepy or bouncy.
I'm not creepy at all!
この状況でニヤニヤしないっていうのも健全な男性として問題があるんじゃない？
Wouldn't the problem be if a healthy young man wasn't grinning or bouncing right now?
だそうだ
You've
望
got,
む楽しん
I
でるか
find that way too funny for my own good.
you've got a point. Enjoying yourself, Nozomu? That really doesn't matter. Can't you two let go? You're heavy. Oh god! My arms are going numb. Yep, that was a mistake.
Ah!
Their eyes gleam for an
For an
instant.
instant. That's gleaming eyes right there.
Zetsu shakes his head in exasperation. Did I just step on another landmine? I timidly glance at the girls. The daggers in their eyes make the truth unmistakable. Landmine activated, huh?
Yep.
重いってどういうこと？
What do you mean, heavy?
You were just fighting. How are you suddenly in perfect harmony?
Now they're fighting you.
さっきと今のは全くの別の話。
Then and now have nothing to do with each other.
のぞむちゃん、女の子に向かって思いだなんて失礼だよ。
Nozomu, it's extremely rude to call a girl heavy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
don't have any, like...
誠意がこもってない。
That wasn't sincere at all.
ちゃんと謝るの。
Apologize properly.
そうだ望む。ここは額を地面にすりつけるべきだ。
That's right, Nozomu. You should be on your hands and knees right now.
How is he supposed to when his arms are being used?
You started this. Watch it.
のぞむちゃん、話をそらさないで。
Nozomu, don't try to change the subject.
ちゃんと私たちに謝りなさい。
Apologize to us now.
You never get along at all. Why do you have to work together now? I sigh to spite myself, but neither of them care. I wish I could just apologize to them and stop this from getting any worse, but I can't. If I got into this with a thoughtless remark, maybe shutting up now's my best bet.
Or, even better, more thoughtless remarks.
Then maybe I could hold on to my happiness instead of watching it fade with my sighs.
Sigh.
But maybe it's not all that bad.
Wait, who's who? I see a couple of people with really long hair.
Obviously that's the main character, Nozomu. That would be Nozomi, Satsuki, and, Zetsu.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Didn't realize he had such long hair. With such, like, you know, a thin waist or legs. Didn't realize any of them had shoes. Oh my goodness, your main character's missing half a leg.
He's taking a step, so it's in front of the other one.
The way it's there, though, it looks just perfectly missing.
No, you could see the little bitty change in thing right there.
Change in thing.
A little bump that doesn't go flush. That would be the edge of his shoe. I've got friends I can laugh and joke around with. That's the kind of treasure that can't be replaced by anything. At the very least, I don't waste the time I have wallowing in despair.
ああ、なんかニヤニヤしてる。誘惑されたの？
Ah, you're grinning. Are you giving in to their temptation?
No, just thinking to myself.
いつでも私のことだけを考えてればいいからね。
Ah, you think about me whenever you want, okay?
やれやれ。望むも男ということだな。
Sheesh. Well, he is a guy. I take it all back. This is just depressing.
So, natural transition means time for a new episode?
Really? That seemed like really short.
It seems short, but that was at least half hour.
You certain?
I've been watching the time.
Yeah, I guess I'll trust you, because I don't have a clock in visual view.
Also, we started this just... We started this just after 2 a.m. It's now like 2:40, so...
Immediate view. That's what I was trying to say.
In visual view, by the way.
Immediate view. All right.
Don't forget about the auditory sound.
Yeah, we'll catch y'all in our next episode, where we are apparently back to Nozomu's house, it looks like.
It might be Nozomi.
Huh?
He might have gone home with her, and just suddenly gained the awesome womanizing powers off screen.
This definitely isn't a girl's room.
Right. It's way too cluttered. Of course, gonna have to double check. Oh my goodness.
No. Fucking